Hey all, good morning and welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. This morning I'm looking at Palantir. If you recollect folks, earlier I had published the price target for Palantir based on a cup and handle pattern. And as per my cup and handle pattern, the target comes to somewhere around, let me just go into this TradingView platform here. And that will be around $33.92. So you could say around $34. So that's what I'm watching for. And we are moving nicely in that direction. And I can see that the MACD is also looking very, very strong. Though it is starting to move towards the signal line, it can kind of signal a bit of consolidation out here, a bit of tentativeness at 70% of the RSI. But I know that in the past, we have gone all the way up to 81.6% or 80.66% on the RSI chart. So I'm feeling pretty confident that we are going to move up further and meet at least this target. Whether we go up above that is a question of a bonus. But right now, that's what it looks like. And we are already at 32.51. So this is one of the things that I wanted to point out to you guys. And the other thing I'm following this morning is FNGU. So FNGU has cleared one of the resistances at 425.60 and made it into a support. MACD is absolutely bullish, plenty of room on the RSI, and I'm looking for this to really be a multi-bagger for me today. So as you can see here, I'm waiting and watching FNGU going up, and the strategy is to take the profits from FNGU and plow it back into FNGD and ride it on the way back. There is a bit of premature purchase I have done here of around 200 shares to dollar cost average from 31 down to 29. But I think when I start selling FNGU, at that time, I'll make an assessment of how to dollar cost average down on FNGD, because when FNGU goes down, FNGD will start going up. But the up and down ratio will not be 1-to-1. So one has to be careful out there. So this is my game plan for now. Of course, my alt immune is still suffering, and I'm also waiting for Grail to recover. And in this particular account, you can see here that I have got stocks of Palantir, which is very positive right now. I had 3 covered calls sold at a strike price of $28 with the expiry on 6th of September, and they were in tremendous loss. So I took 2 of them off and I bought them back. And now I'm going to hold on for a little more and then see if I can do a December covered call and wait for it. So I want the price to go up to 35 or something in that vicinity so that I can place a strike price of $35 and get a handsome premium. So that's another thing I'll be working on. Of course, you can see here that I have NVIDIA, a small amount of NVIDIA out here. And of course, Altimmune, again, it's at a loss, but this company is pretty good. And today we had news that Eli Lilly's weight reduction drug also can prevent type 2 diabetes. So I'm thinking that any therapy like what Altimmune is doing is with pemvidutide would end up giving a extra benefit of preventing type 2 diabetes. So I'm betting on that right now. It's a very small stake out here in my overall portfolio. So I'm comfortable with that. Then this is another portfolio of mine where I have AMD. I'm waiting for it to pick up, and it's picking up nicely. And I have Google, Amazon, Apple, Berkshire, and AVGO, which is Broadcom. All of them are profitable out here. Intel, of course, is still down in the dumps along with AMD. I don't think Intel is going to recover, but I'll hold on for a while because it's only 2.19% of my portfolio. Then we have Meta, which is still positive. Microsoft also positive. NVIDIA also positive. I have accumulated as much of Microsoft as I want. It's almost 18% of my portfolio. So I'm not buying any further, but I'm holding it for the long term. And then we have NVIDIA out here, which again is going to be a long-term holding. And of course, I've got Procter & Gamble. My strategy is going to be to dispose of shares where I have high levels of profitability and move into European stocks as we approach closer to our elections, because at that time there could be a bit of volatility. So that's my thought process right now. I might change it at a later date, but I'm not sure. And out here also you'll see Tesla is on a huge loss, still waiting for it to recover. And then this is yet another part of my portfolio where I have got Amazon, which I'm pretty sure will slip back into positive. Nvidia again, this I might dispose of and take the profit as we come closer to earnings. And then REI is a Canadian REIT, and that gives me on a regular basis every month, it gives a yield of around 6.5% based on my cost price. So I'm happy with it, and it goes into buying new units at a discount. So I'm happy to let it multiply. Of course, Walmart is also another positive holding out here. So friends, that is the scene right now. And I'm just going to have a quick look at the futures, which are looking slightly negative at this point of time, still trying to make up its mind. And then if we look at indicators and go into QQQ, QQQ is still looking positive. And as I mentioned yesterday, we could probably bounce back from this resistance. So until we reach 485 or 486, I'm not going to be too much worried because I think it's going to be positive. MACD is also bullish. Momentum is also above average. So I think it's just a wait and watch for the economic news. So today in the calendars, we have a speech by Bostic and Barr starting at 1:35. So at that point of time, probably we are looking for some sound bites or something that could influence the markets. Apart from that, we are waiting for the FOMC minutes and the news from the Jackson Hole Symposium. And then on Friday, we have Fed Chair Powell's speech. So that's going to be the highlight. It's not a very action-packed week in terms of economic calendar, but the Fed is going to be front and center this week. And any pronouncement from them could probably have the ability to move the markets. And also the 20-year bond auction is something that I think the bond market is going to watch. So that's all I think I have here. And let's quickly have a look at the VIX before we wind up. VIX is also looking a bit tame. It's at 14.88, well below 20. So I'm happy about that. And momentum is below average, and MACD is unfortunately moving towards the signal line to cross to the bullish side. So things are a bit tentative right now, and it's only 9:46 a.m. in the morning. Somewhere around 10:30, I think the market would have made a decision and decided to move in the right direction. I'm looking at the put call ratio, and I think it looks absolutely bullish. So I'm happy from that front as well. So friends, that brings me to an end of this morning's early bulletin of what I'm planning to do. And I would like to hear from you. What are your thoughts? What is your strategy for today? And what's your portfolio looking like? Do you think we are going to be in for a bull run for a few more days? Maybe this is the last leg of the bull run. So please give me your comments and your thoughts. It's always appreciated. Thanks and have a great day. And bye for now.